Hello and welcome to today's science lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hands on our laps, and close our eyes. When you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. And next we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin by stretching up high to the sky. High as we can. And then let's go down low. Touch your toes. And then back up high one more time. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's have a wave. And then back down to touch your toes once more. And stand up and we'll do some rotations. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Excellent, guys. Now we'll do 5 stretches to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 stretches to our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a shake. Arms and legs, shake it out. And now we'll take our right hands and find our left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. And to finish, we'll do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the previous science lesson, we began learning about animals. And one of the ways we can group animals into separate categories is based on classification. So what we are learning to do in this lesson, again, is how to do classification of animals. So let's write that phrase on the board first. Classification, C-L-A-S-S-I-F-I-C-A-T-I-O-N. A long word. Classification. Well done, guys. Classification of animals. A-N. Excellent. So all together, classification of animals. And what that means is that we can put animals into distinct groups based on their physical characteristics and things that they do. Now, in the previous lesson, we learned about our first 3 groups of animals. Mammals was the first one. Well done. Okay, so mammals, M-A-M-M-A-L-S. Then we had the second group. Not mammals, reptiles. Well done, guys. Well remembered. Excellent. So we've got mammals, reptiles, and our third group, fish. Yes. All of the animals that live in the water, we can classify as fish. F-I-S-H. So what we'll do now, as a recap to the previous lesson, can we remember any of the animals that belong to these distinct categories? Thinking first about mammals. Now remember, we are mammals. Humans are also belonging to this category of animal. But can you think of any other mammals? A lion. Excellent. Yes, a lion is a type of mammal. So how do we spell lion, guys? L-I-O-N. Okay. So let's see if we can get 3 on each side. We've got 1 mammal. Any others? Tiger. Yes. All of the cats, like the big cats, lions, tigers, are mammals. And tiger, T-I-G-E-R. Well done. Okay. Monkey and dog. Okay. They're both excellent answers. Both of them are mammals. So we'll write both. Monkey, M. Excellent. And then dog. D-O-G. Excellent. So 4 very good examples of mammals. Lion, tiger, monkey, dog. Okay. Now, our next group were reptiles. Yes, a very good example of a reptile is a snake. Notice how all of the mammals, including us, have hair or fur. That's what makes them one of the types of mammals. But reptiles, they don't have hair or fur. They have dry, scaly skin. And an excellent example, snake. Very good. A snake is a very good example of a reptile. Any others? How about the ones that walk very slow? Turtle. Yes. They have the shells on their back and they walk very slowly. A turtle. T-U-R-T-L-E. And then I heard another lizards. Yes. Notice all of these types of animals, they have scaly skin. No hair and no fur. And that's one of the things about reptiles. So, lizards, L-I-Z-A-R-D. And our final category, one that we all know lots about, fish. Where do fish live? Water or the sea. Rivers, ponds, the sea. Anything that lives in a lake too is classified as a fish. Okay. Okay, so we've got dolphin, D-P-H-I-N. And then I heard seahorse. Seahorse, and then we'll have shark. Remember the seahorse. Called the seahorse because the top half looks like a horse. But it doesn't live on land, it lives in the sea. So we call S-E-A-C, horse. And then we have shark. Yes. Okay, now who can remember from the last lesson, what is the biggest animal? The whale. Yes, remember the picture of the whale, the biggest animal on the planet, and it lives in the water, is the whale. Actually, the blue whale. W-H-A-L-E. So we've got some excellent examples there of our 3 ones that we've learned so far. Mammals, lion, tiger, monkey, and dog. Then we've got reptiles, snake, turtle, lizard. And finally, our 3rd category, fish, dolphin, seahorse, shark, and whale. And these are the ones we learnt about in the previous lesson. So guys, that was excellent, very well remembered. And what we're going to do in today's lesson is we're staying with classification of animals, but there are 6 groups in total. We've learnt about the first 3. Today, we're going to learn about the second 3. And they are, ready guys? Amphibians, insects, and then in the sky, birds. Yes. So today, we're going to learn amphibians, insects, and birds. So what we've got now is a PowerPoint presentation for our students to observe and listen to and practice speaking about the next 3 categories of animals. So let's turn to look at the TV screen, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation, classification of animals, number 2. Okay. There are many different types of animals on planet Earth. And here in this picture, you can see some of them. There are different animals like elephant, horse, dolphin, birds. Yes. So the 3 types of animals we've learned about already: mammals, fish, and also we're going to look at birds. Animals can be many different shapes and sizes too. And also colours. You can see all of the different colours of the different animals here. What colour is the snake? Green and yellow. What colour is the bird?
Green, yellow, blue.
Yes, and white. How about the panda?
White.
Yes, so lots of different shapes, sizes, and colours. We can classify animals into various categories. We've already looked at mammals, reptiles, and fish. So today we'll look at amphibians, birds, and insects. So the first category, amphibians. Now look at the picture, guys. What do you think amphibians means? Any ideas? Okay. Yes, frog is a good example. But notice the water. Amphibians are animals that can go in water or come out. Like a frog can go in the water, but it can also be out of the water. Not like fish. Fish have to be in the water all the time. Amphibians can be in or out. Amphibians are animals that can live in or out of water. And what animal can you see here? Frog. Yes. A frog can live in water or out. Amphibians are cold-blooded and have moist skin. Yes, moist means wet. Their skin is moist and wet. because they can live in and out of water. Does anybody know what that animal is? Any ideas? Not a frog. Salamander. Yes, a funny looking creature. Salamander. Amphibians breathe through their lungs on land and their skin in water. So you see, if they're on land, they breathe through lungs like we do. But when they're in water, they breathe through their skin. Amphibians live in damp areas near water, such as in or near a pond. Yes, if you go to your local pond, you're going to see frogs, salamanders, and worms like this. And these are all examples of amphibians. Can go in water and can come out. That's an amphibian. The next category, birds. Yes, and we know many birds already. And as you can see in the picture, birds can also be different colours and different sizes. Birds are warm-blooded animals that breathe with their lungs. So in this way, they're the same as us. Humans breathe through their lungs and are warm-blooded. So you can see how different animals have the same characteristics sometimes. Birds have 2 legs, a pair of wings, and a beak. Yes, a bird doesn't have a mouth like we do. This part of the bird here, where its mouth should be, is called its beak. Yes, and the wings, a set of wings for flying, and then the legs. And you can see at the ends of the legs, they don't have feet. Birds have claws. Most birds can fly. But some birds, like ostriches, cannot fly. Yes, these are very big birds called ostriches. If you go to the zoo, you'll probably see these birds. And even though they have wings, the wings are too small. The bodies are too big. They cannot fly. So they just walk around all day. Birds lay eggs and take care of their young when they are born. Yes, you can see in this picture here, we have what's called a nest. A bird's house is called a nest. And if you look closely, you can see these baby birds here, chicks. And what mummy bird's doing is she's bringing food and putting it into the mouths of the baby birds. Because with no one to take care, like us, when we're very young, we wouldn't survive. And our final category of animals, insects. Yes, you can see all the small, creepy crawlies that we can call insects. Insects are all around us. They make up over half of the living things on Earth. So think about that. Over half of everything that's alive on the planet are insects. Because they're so small, there's hundreds and millions of them everywhere. Does anybody know what this type of insect is? Ladybird. Yes. Insects have at least 6 legs. Some have more, but every insect has at least 6 legs. And most insects have wings, so they can fly. Yes, like this insect here. Does anybody know what it is? Butterfly, yes. A butterfly is a type of insect. and it has wings and legs. It can fly. Insects can live in any environment on planet Earth. Yes, very cold or very hot. Insects are quite tough. They can live in any type of environment. Even when it's very cold, you'll find insects. And then, when it's very hot, you'll also find insects, like this one here, grasshopper. Yes, this type of insect is a grasshopper. An insect's life cycle consists of 4 stages. First one, egg. Then, after the egg, larva. And then, pupa. Yes. And then finally, adult. And you can see the 4 stages here. First, before it hatches, it's an egg. Then, once it hatches, it becomes larva, pupa, and finally, adult. Yes. So any questions, guys? Okay, that was brilliant. Well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation so that we can learn about our final 3 groups of animals. We have amphibians, birds, and insects. And we're going to be doing a flashcards exercise soon for our students to demonstrate their understanding of animals in the different groups. But first of all, guys, time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And for this sequence, we'll have a game of Teacher Says. So listen carefully. If Teacher says, we can do. If not, don't do. So hands on head. Touch your knees. Arms in the air. Teacher says, hands on hips. Teacher says, touch your shoulders. Teacher says, turn around. Teacher says, back the other way. Okay, arms down. Well done, guys. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, one arm up. Teacher says, swap. Teacher says, swap. Swap. Teacher says, jogging on the spot. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, stop. Teacher says, running quickly. 3, 2, 1, stop. Teacher says, stop. And teacher says into a little ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teacher says, jump. And teacher says, please sit down. And now it's time for our flashcard part of the lesson. But what we need to do first of all is we need our 3 new categories of animals all on the board. So the categories we're learning about today, the first one that can go in water but then come out again, amphibians. And amphibians, A, M, P, H, I, B, I, A, N, S, amphibians. So we have 1 column on the board here. And our next column of animals, the ones that can fly, birds. B, I, R, D, S. Excellent, guys. So remember, if your picture, you have to decide which group of animal you think it is. Amphibians here, birds here, and our final category, the small crawly ones, insects. Yes. N, S, E, C, T, S. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask our students to close their eyes. When they wake up, one of them will have a flashcard with an animal. First of all, they have to decide which category it belongs to, amphibian, bird, or insect. And then we'll help the student to write the name of the animal correctly too. So, time for our first flashcard. And the first flashcard today is with Lakgao. So Lakgao, first of all, come and present your animal. Butterfly. So what do we think, guys? Is butterfly an amphibian? It's nearly a bird because it can fly, but it's actually an insect. So now we'll help Lakgao to spell the word butterfly. B-U-T-T-E-R. And then fly. F-L-Y. Excellent, Lakgao. Very well done. So we can say butterfly, insects. Lakgao, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Lakgao, please, guys. And now, time for our next flashcard with another student. And the flashcard now is with Pak Bung. So Pak Bung, can you bring your flashcard to the front of class? And here we have what type of animal? Is this a fish? Amphibian? What type of animal? Bird. Yes, it's a bird. So we can place it onto this category here. It's definitely a bird, and this is a type of bird that's called a canary. Yes, so what we'll do, we'll help Pak Bung to spell the word canary. C-A-N-A-R-Y. Yes, canary is a type of bird with a very nice singing voice. When you hear a bird sound, quite often it could be a canary. So all together, guys, canary, bird. Excellent, Pak Bung. High five and a big round of applause for Pak Bung, guys. So teachers, you can see the activity we're doing in our classroom. You can pause the video now and do the same activity with your own students. And remember to choose a different student for each flashcard. And then we can practice spelling and speaking together. So now, play on for around the next 10 to 12 minutes. And we're going to carry on here. And now, it's Bang Pon's turn to bring his animal to the front of class. And let's see what animal Bang Pon has. It's a frog. What type of animal is a frog, guys? Is a frog a bird? Amphibian, yes, because a frog can go in water and come out again. So we can put it into the category of amphibians. Well done, Bang Pon. And we can help Bang Pon to spell frog. F-R-O-G. So we can say together, frog, amphibian. Bang Pon, that was brilliant. High five and a big round of applause for Bang Pon, please, guys. Okay, time for our next student and our next flashcard. And now the flashcard is with Chu. So Chu, bring your flashcard to the front of class. And let's see what animal is on Chu's flashcard. It's an eagle, correct. But what type of animal is an eagle? Eagle is a bird, yes. So Chu, can you pick your category for your eagle? A bird. Excellent, yes. And then what we can do is we can help Chu to spell eagle. E-A-G-L-E. Chu, that's perfect. Very well done. So we can say together, eagle, bird. Yes, a very big type of bird. So Chu, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Chu, please, guys. We've still got some flashcards left, so let's see who's next. And now the flashcard is with Prel. So I wonder what animal Prel has on her flashcard. Let's bring it to the front of Cass and find out. Anybody remember, guys? A ladybird. Yes, well done. But what type of animal is a ladybird? Insect. Yes, don't be confused. Ladybird. It's not a bird. Like seahorse isn't a horse. A ladybird is a insect. Yes. So Prel, you can put it in that column, and then we can spell ladybird together. L-A-D-Y, and then lady bird. Yes. Excellent. Very well done, Prel. So we can say ladybird, insect. Very well done. High five. Big round of applause for Prel, please, guys. And next flashcard. And the next flashcard is with down. So down. Let's see what we have on Down's flashcard. Who can remember what this was? I'll give you a clue. Lives in the grass and it can hop. It's a grasshopper. Yes, lives in the grass and it can hop. We call grasshopper. But is a grasshopper an amphibian? Insect. It's an insect. So down, yes, you can place it next to the butterfly and we can spell grasshopper together. Grasshopper. And together we can say grasshopper, insect. Down, that was very well done. High five. Big round of applause for Down, please, guys. Okay, now for our final few flashcards. Now it's Nadia's turn. Let's see if we can remember what animal Nadia has on her flashcard. Can we remember? Ostrich. Yes, remember the big birds that can't fly. Their bodies are too big for their wings. These type of birds cannot fly, and they're called ostriches. So let's place it into this category here. And then let's help Nadia to spell ostrich. O-S-T-R-I-C-H-E. Excellent, Nadia. So all together we can say ostrich, bird. Very well done. Excellent. Well done, Nadia. Big round of applause, please, guys. And time for one more flash. So let's see who gets it. Now the flashcard is with Pat. So Pat, can you bring yours forward for me? Let's see what animal Pat has on his flashcard. Excellent. Salamander, yes. Now what type of animal? Have a look. What type of animal do we think a salamander is? Amphibian, yes. You can see here, it's in the water. But the salamander can go out the water too. So it's a amphibian. And let's help Pat to spell salamander together. S-A-L-A-M-A-N-D-E-R. So all together, guys, salamander, amphibian. Pat, that was very well done. High five and a big round of applause for Pat, please, guys. So you can see, once we start putting our animals into different categories, you can see how similar the ones in the categories are and how different they are from the rest. So we have amphibians, frog, salamander. can live in water or out. Birds, ostrich, canary, eagle. 2 legs, set of wings, and a beak. And then we have insects like grasshopper, butterfly, and ladybird. These are smaller and they have 6 legs, and most of them have wings too. But guys, that was excellent, very well worked out. And now it's time for our worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, make sure every student in your class gets their own worksheet. And for today's activity, we have a series of sentences. But all of the sentences have one word missing, and they all relate to amphibians, birds, or insects. The vocabulary we learnt in the PowerPoint. What our students need to do is to read each sentence, identify what words is missing by choosing the correct word from the word box and writing it in. So give our students around 10 to 12 minutes for this activity and help them with anything they need. But what's the first thing to do, guys? Write our names on top. So Lakau, this one's for you. You're welcome. Prau, here's yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Down for you. You're welcome. Chu, here's yours. You're welcome. Nadia, for you. Pat, for you. You're welcome. Pak Bong for you. And this one's for Net. So guys, have a read of your sentences and look at the missing word. See if you can remember what word's missing. And if you can't remember, ask me. I can help. For example, amphibians. They can live in or out of water. Yes. And every word you only need to use once. So after you've chosen your word, cross it out of the word box because you won't need it again. Amphibians live in or out of water. And amphibians are cold what? Cold-blooded, yes. Because they go in water, their blood is cold. So they're cold-blooded. Damp areas. Damp means wet. Or a local, not a lake, not a stream. What other type? Pond, yes. If you go to a pond, you're likely to see frogs, worms, salamanders. They like to live in areas near water so they can go in and out. Okay, birds, warm-blooded animals, same as us. And what do we use to breathe? We use oxygen, yes, and our lungs, same as us, they breathe with their lungs. L-U-N-G-S. Birds breathe with their lungs, same as we do. Birds have 2 legs, 1 beak, and a pair of, what do they use to fly? Wings, yes. Birds need wings to fly. Most birds can fly, but some birds, like, what bird can't fly? Remember? Yes, the ostrich cannot fly. But most birds can. But 1 or 2, even though they've got wings, they can't fly. half all begins with L. What are animals? They're a thing. What type of thing? Living thing, exactly. Insects make up over half of all living things. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to complete the sentences with the correct words from the word box. And we're going to demonstrate by speaking for you now. So number one, guys, amphibians are animals that can live in or out of water. Amphibians are cold-blooded and have moist skin. Amphibians live in damp areas near water, such as in or around a pond. Birds are warm-blooded animals that breathe with their lungs, same as we do. Birds have 2 legs, 1 beak, and a pair of wings. Yes. Most birds can fly, but some birds, like ostriches, cannot fly. Insects make up over half of all living things. Yes. Insects can live in any environment on Earth. And finally, insects have at least 6 legs, and most can fly. Guys, that was excellent. Very well done. So that brings us to the end of today's lesson. So we hope you've enjoyed it and now know about the 6 different groups of animals. And today's 3, amphibians, birds, and insects. So now you know when you see an animal, you can put it into its correct category. And we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you again soon.